Hi, my name is Hananya Haffinger, and welcome to the 10th class on the structure and details of the second Beis Hamikdash. In this class, we will learn about the kiyur. So the Rambam tells us that the kiyur is one of the 7 kelim that were in the Beis Hamikdash. The Rambam says that the kelim are the mizbeach, the ramp of the mizbeach, the kiyur, and then the kanai, which is the stand that the kiyur was on. And then in the Kodesh, there is the inner mizbeach, the mizbeach pnimi, the menorah, and the shulchan. So it comes out that the kiyur is 2 of the 7 kelim. And in the azara, we have 4 of the 7 kelim. We have the mizbeach and its ramp, the kiyur, and kanai, its base. Now for the location of the kiyur and its base were between the mizbeach and the heichal, which is in this area over here. However, it was removed to the left of the person going in, which is the southern part of the azara, so as not to be in between the entrance to the heichal and the mizbeach. Now this kiyur is scaled to size as if it is 5 feet in diameter, which means 5 feet from one side to the other. If I'm going to go all the way around, it'll be more than 15 feet. So let's just see what that looks like scaled to size in the azara. So this would be the size of the kiyur if you were looking from the top down, and this little white thing here would be the size of an average person. And based on what we learned in an earlier class, it comes out that this area here of the mizbeach, going all the way down here, is almost the full size of 770. So if you could imagine having this little person in this area here, how it fits into the relative size of 770. So this is all regarding the location of the kiyur and also the size of the kiyur if we say that it's 5 feet in diameter. Now let's learn a little bit more about the kiyur. So the kiyur had 12 faucets, and that's because there was 13 people that were needed every morning for the avodah. However, one of those people did not have to be a kohen. It could have been any yid that didn't have to wash their hands and feet, because any yid is allowed to do the shchita. So there were 12 faucets. The way they washed themselves, it was a kiddush yadayim v'raglayim. They washed their hands and feet, and they washed them all together at the same time. So you'd have another kohen often helping them out in order to be able to do this. Now, besides for the kiyur and the kanei, there's also something called a muchni, and there are different explanations for what the muchni exactly is. And this is going according to one of the opinions, and that is that it was a mechanism for how they would get the water. They basically had a water source underground, and then they had this round thing that they would use to draw the water from. And with that, we'll end the 10th class.